it is not. Make a condition to produce plentiful water. That's the start. I'm now talking about important issue. Please be quiet and listen. Before going to the field, you must understand important creed. If not, it's useless to see your farm. You may have been trying natural farming, but you haven't understood the starting idea, I should say. You may have a fixed idea that what you see here is the natural environment of Deccan. Lack of water didn't happen naturally. You made the water disappear. Nobody answered when I asked you where water came from. Then you went to another topics. See, in fact, this is making rain fall. This leaf, this flower, and this tree. It all started out when the variety of plants were limited to 5 to 10 kinds. Here in Deccan, there is no rain and no trees. Here under the tree and this grassy pot, if you watch the difference of temperatures, you see why it is so hot here. Lots of radiant heat. Bacteria in soil, fungus and virus. They are no longer in natural order, and that makes hard for you to grow crops. Such a disorder, the origin of the present unnatural state of Deccan, is human. To start natural farming, you should know how silly and how ignorant human is. That's the start. I hear there are 20 villages around here. If these people cooperate to work on 10,000 hectares of the land, it will be green and cool. Then the rain will fall. Whether these people come to have the same idea is the start. If they use human knowledge, it will fall apart. You can do nothing. After 10 years, 20 years, nothing would be accomplished. For example, this here is unnatural. This should have grown to one thick branch, like this, straight up. From this point, this would be from seedling, then came to unnatural.
It was from layering.
In this case, the start was unnatural. So these came out unnaturally. By now, it's too late. Straight. There are two, and this way, between these, this one grows, that way, this way. These two are out. This way, this one is natural. If you cut one like this, this comes to this. Well, unnatural start indeed. If a man touches a little, it starts unnaturally. This one also had a natural start. So change it to natural way in the first 3 years. Make it natural style. Upward. So this is unnatural start. This is downward growth. So unnatural indeed. On the slant, this is natural. Leave natural branches uncut. Do nothing but cut the unnatural branch at the point. So plenty of sunshine. Every leaf gets sunlight and will no longer be infected. This is original and precious. You should cherish this. Better. Good. This should be shared with the people of poor countries.
For 3 years, we haven't done anything. But only one time, when we planted vegetables, we plowed slightly, only surface of the soil.
In my case, before growing rice, I grow barley. Next, rice, barley, rice, and always, all through the year, underneath is covered with clovers, small clovers. There, 1 month before reaping, sow barley balls in these rice plants. Before harvest, next crop must be growing. Here, before this is cut down, next crop of barley must be growing, like this. Keep stepping on these and cut them down.
Fukuoka-san's rice cropping is an entirely new and original method which was established by long-time trial and error. He grows wheat and rice alternately on the same farmland. You may choose any breed of wheat or rice. Find appropriate breed for the land and give it a try. See if it grows with a rotation cropping. He employs no plowing, no watering, and no use of fertilizer or pesticides. Growing clover on the ground restrains the growth of weeds. According to his method, when green leaves are turning yellow, sow the clay balls that contain wheat seeds and clover seeds on the farmland. If the land is so weedy, simply sow as many clay balls as possible. Next year, 1 month prior to harvesting, while wheat is shooting ears, scatter rice clay balls on the farm. A month later, cut the stems of wheat at the root and have them threshed. Scatter straw at full length evenly in all directions on the field. You will see clover growing out of the layers of straw. Next, rice will germinate. You may irrigate the field to eliminate weeds. However, do not irrigate unless the soil is dried out. As long as the soil retains any slight moisture, leave the land unirrigated. Fukuoka-san explains, standing water in the field weakens the crop roots, and that results in insect damage. 15 days before harvesting, while rice is shooting ears, scatter wheat clay balls on the field. While treating on wheat crops, harvest rice. Have rice crops threshed, and then scatter straw at full length all over the field. In the layers of straw are a variety of living things which enriches the soil, and in that soil, crops shoot the roots more vigorously. With natural farming, you don't interfere with the crops, but only at some crucial point, give them a hand just a little. It is a hard farming method. However, Fukuoka-san says it is farming everyone can do by paying attention to the crops properly. Continue with patience until strong, healthy ears are to shoot. Fukuoka-san's rice crop is less than 1 meter tall and has large ears that never hang down but shoot straight up. Its roots are thick and well set. All the living things on the farm are always busy plowing the soil. Fukuoka-san says that in 30 years of his natural farming, his topsoil became